What is up, my nieces and nephews? Welcome back to another episode of Fun Uncle, and boy, oh boy, do we have a big, tasty treat for you guys today. Let's dive right into it. And our NFT news is absolutely chock full of content in that the Ukrainians created charitable NFT collection to raise funds for the army. NFT Volume smashes through $17 billion mark. Warner Brothers is creating 6 million DC comic trading cards with redeemable NFTs. Axie Infinity accounted for nearly 2/3 of blockchain gaming NFT transactions. Notorious B.I.G. honored with NFTs since his murder. And the NFT calendar, best upcoming projects of 2022. Our first story, of course, is about Ukraine. It's the David and Goliath story that we all just cannot stop paying attention to, and of course, donating our hard-earned NFTs that way as well, as there is a charitable NFT collection to raise funds for the army. This, it's tragic. It's so hard to not pay attention to how devastating it is for war to go on right now. But the glass half full conversation is, how thankful should we be that cryptocurrencies and NFTs exist? So we can donate to causes we care about and we want to support without worrying about some decentralized or some centralized location being stuffed out and those transactions not going through because the people who run the transactions don't necessarily believe in or support in the thing you're trying to, raise money for. So I think this is great, great in that we have this outlet, aka NFTs and cryptocurrencies, to support this really horrendous thing that's going on in Ukraine. So I want to look at the glass as half full. This is great. We have these outlets, and there's ways for the army to use them to, keep the lights on over there. NFT volume smashes through $17 billion mark. This is a massive milestone for NFTs, but at the same time, what a small number. That's what I'm really extrapolating out of this is $17 billion. Really, when you compare it to some of the top 25 cryptocurrencies, like individual crypto coins are like $100 billion each. And there's almost a $2 trillion market cap for all of the coins. So $17 billion of that represents all of the NFTs. And that's kind of small. I think it's a low number, really, compared to the hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars that are circulating in the space, which tells me there is a very high ceiling ahead of us that we have not even gotten close to. This could be a $100 billion market pretty soon here in the next couple of years. So there's some serious upside potential, and that's what I'm extrapolating from this article. Warner Brothers is creating 6 million DC comic trading cards with redeemable NFTs. Yeah. Your movies suck. You got to do something to get some money in the door here and there. Hey-oh, but really the conversation is about how big institutions are getting in on NFTs and utilizing them to help support their franchises that are floundering right now. So Warner Brothers getting in there, that's great. You're kind of late, but you're getting in there, it's great. Axie Infinity accounted for nearly 2/3 of blockchain game NFT transactions in 2021. A behemoth. It's down right now, but it is an unstoppable force, Axie Infinity is. And so I'm bullish long-term on the project. It could very well be that, OG play-to-earn game that people can't forget. So 20, 30 years from now, when we're on to Web 4 or whatever, like we're all living in the metaverse, Axie Infinity will be that cute, fun game that first came out in the same way Neopets was the first fun game that came out on Web 2, and how, Mario was the first game on the Nintendo. We're always going to remember Axie Infinity. It is an unstoppable force, and it's got a lot of upside potential in the short term for sure. I think it's down right now, which means it's probably a good time to buy. Notorious B.I.G. being honored with NFT since his murder in 1997. It's about time. It was all a dream. He used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D were in the limousine, and he was hoping that someone would honor him with an NFT before the human species gets nuked out of existence by Russia. So thankfully, that's taking place. Finally, B.I.G. can rest easy in his coffin. We're taking care of it. Your fans will always support you. And the last one I got here is best upcoming projects of 2022. This could be a video within itself, but I'm just going to gloss over these real quick for my audience here. VeeFriends, if he attaches his name to anything, Gary Vaynerchuk, it's going to pop. So VeeFriends, I completely understand why that's number one. We've got Slotty NFT slot machines. People love to gamble. People love Indians, right? Fly Fish Club. It's another Gary Vaynerchuk project. So of course, man, 2.5 ETH is kind of high, but okay. You know, ladies on the rise. Right back with the narrative of this video is we're supporting females in the space. I think this should be higher up there. You know, more female exposure. Let's get them confident. Let's have a place for women where they are in a leadership role in the NFT space. More, please. I want female leadership ASAP. And then the last one was Properties Vital Realty. Okay, so just real estate in NFT form. It's kind of sad that us millennials, we can't actually buy houses in the real world, so we have to buy them in virtual worlds. Hey, such is life. World's about to end. World War III is about to start, so that's the way things are, I guess. Well, that's the whole satchel of enchiladas, my nieces and nephews. Thank you again for watching this episode of Fun Uncle. If you could do me a favor, smash the like, the subscribe, tell me what you think of the content down in the comments below, and keep your ear to the ground for the massive things taking place at Hard Fork Gaming Guild in 2022. Last but not least, I gotta touch on my NFT project. I don't know if you remember, I have 200 unique tropical themed NFTs available on the OpenSea marketplace right now. Well, I have launched my 5th and final riddle. It is now live. For those of you who don't know, all you have to do is buy one of my NFTs, go into the unlockable content. You will find a path to one of my riddles. First one to solve it and email me the answer, and bam, I will send you $100 in Ethereum. And I've got 2 of these NFT riddles live right now. So if you think you have what it takes to crack one of my riddles, head on over to OpenSea today. First one to email me the answer. It's a no-brainer. I've got 2 of them live right now. $200 are on the table. If you think you got what it takes, head on over to OpenSea today.